Liverpool supporters. This could be the transfer story that completely changes the direction of the club's future, because reports emerging across Europe suggest Liverpool are preparing one of the boldest moves of the summer transfer window. A move that would not only shock the Premier League, but send a powerful message to Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and every major club watching Liverpool's rebuild under new manager Andoni Iraola, the player Yan Diomande, one of European football's fastest rising young attacking talents, a winger blessed with breathtaking pace, fearless dribbling, outstanding technical quality, and enormous potential. According to growing reports, Liverpool are prepared to spend an astonishing £112 million. Yes, £112 million. A fee that would immediately place Diomande among Liverpool's biggest signings in history. Now, before we go any further, nothing has been officially confirmed by Liverpool, nothing has been announced by the player, and no agreement has yet been publicly completed. But what makes this story so fascinating is that multiple reports now suggest Liverpool's interest is becoming increasingly serious. Behind the scenes, work is reportedly taking place. Discussions continue. Scouting reports have been overwhelmingly positive. Andoni Iraola is believed to view Diomande as one of the perfect players to build his new Liverpool project around. So today, we're breaking down absolutely everything. Why Liverpool want him, why they're willing to spend such extraordinary money, how he would fit into Iraola's tactical system, why rival clubs are becoming increasingly nervous, what this transfer could mean for Liverpool's future, and whether this blockbuster move can actually happen. Trust me, you do not want to miss this one. The start of a new era, when Liverpool appointed Andoni Iraola. Everyone expected change, not small change, not cosmetic adjustments, real transformation. Liverpool knew they were entering a completely new chapter. The Jurgen Klopp era had ended. One of the greatest periods in club history was over. Now came the difficult part, building the next great Liverpool side. And that challenge belongs to Andoni Iraola. The Spaniard has quickly earned enormous respect throughout Europe, not because he manages superstar squads, but because he improves footballers. He develops young talent. He creates fearless attacking teams. His football is aggressive, fast, direct, high intensity, relentless. Exactly the qualities Liverpool supporters have always loved. But every manager needs players capable of executing his ideas. That's where recruitment becomes so important. Liverpool aren't simply buying famous names. They're searching for footballers who perfectly match Iraola's philosophy. Young, hungry, technically gifted, fearless under pressure, capable of improving even further. According to reports, Yan Diomande checks every single one of those boxes. WOC, exactly as Yan Diomande? Some Liverpool supporters may already know plenty about him. Others may be hearing his name for the very first time, but inside football circles, Yan Diomande's reputation has exploded. Scouts from Europe's biggest clubs have been monitoring his progress for months. Why? Because players with his combination of physical gifts and technical quality simply don't come around very often. He's explosive over short distances, lightning quick in transition, comfortable taking defenders on 1-against-1, confident receiving possession under pressure, creative in tight spaces, dangerous inside the penalty area, and perhaps most importantly, he plays without fear. Modern football increasingly rewards attackers willing to take risks, players capable of changing matches through individual brilliance. Diomande possesses exactly that mentality. When he receives the ball, his first instinct isn't to pass backward. It isn't to recycle possession. He wants to attack. He wants to eliminate defenders. He wants to create opportunities. That's exactly the kind of bravery Liverpool have built their identity around. Why Liverpool are so interested? This isn't simply about signing another winger. Liverpool already possess quality attacking players. Instead, this is about evolution. Football changes constantly. Every elite club must continue improving. Standing still often means falling behind. Liverpool understand this perfectly. Under Iraola, the club wants quicker transitions, more direct attacks, greater unpredictability, more 1 versus 1 situations, higher pressing intensity. Diomande fits every one of those requirements. Imagine Liverpool recovering possession deep inside their own half. Instead of slowing the game, one pass finds Diomande. Immediately defenders begin retreating. His acceleration forces defensive lines backwards. Space opens, midfielders can advance. The entire attack suddenly becomes far more dangerous. That's the value explosive wingers provide. They change defensive behaviour before even touching the ball. And Areola understands that better than most coaches. The £112 million question, of course. There's one aspect dominating headlines more than anything else. The price. £112 million. An extraordinary amount of money. Immediately, football fans started asking questions. Is Diomande really worth that figure? Could Liverpool spend the money elsewhere? Is this too much for a player still developing? They're fair questions. Very fair questions. But Liverpool aren't paying purely for current ability. They're paying for future potential. Elite clubs increasingly invest in players before they become global superstars, wait too long, and prices become impossible. Just look around Europe. Every summer, young elite talents command enormous transfer fees because clubs know genuine world-class potential is incredibly rare. Liverpool believe Diomande belongs in that category, not simply a good player, not merely an exciting prospect. A footballer capable of becoming one of Europe's elite attackers over the next decade. That's why the valuation has become so significant. It's an investment, not just an expense. Areola's personal approval. Perhaps the most fascinating part of this story is Andoni Areola himself. Reports suggest the Liverpool manager has personally approved the move. That matters enormously. Modern transfers aren't decided solely by sporting directors anymore. Managers play huge roles, especially during major rebuilds. Every signing must match tactical demands. Every player must fit the dressing room. Every transfer must improve the squad. Areola reportedly believes Diomande possesses the mentality required for Liverpool. Hard-working, disciplined, coachable, ambitious, hungry for improvement. Those qualities often matter just as much as technical ability. Liverpool have always valued character. Talent alone isn't enough. Players must embrace responsibility, pressure, expectation, and field demands personality. And those close to Diomande believe he has exactly that.